Good afternoon, or should I say evening, morning. Morning? At any rate, I am the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well. Now then, are you ready? Let's begin. Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps of your adventure. Through a realm of sword and sorcery you will travel, battling bloodthirsty monsters as you strive to realize your ambitions. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here. I am merely a witness to your exploits. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one. This is Castle Advent. Queen Nilla reigns over the kingdom from within its walls. 3 white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's summons. Present yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order. From upon her throne, the Queen regards the adventurers. So you are disciples of the Order. The youngest of the 3 steps forward. She holds herself with well-born grace. I am Winifred of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty, she says. I lead this fellowship. She bows, glancing to her 2 companions. In response, the stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names himself Berwin. The older man is the picture of courtesy, as he genuflects and introduces himself as Hedwyn. It is these 3 our story follows today. The Queen acknowledges the fellowship with a nod. In a soft voice, someone has stolen the royal treasure. I bid you under normal circumstances, I would entrust this to my soldiers, but I do not wish to spread thin my forces. It seems the troubled Queen has judged she can entrust this matter to none but the Ivory. It is our honor to serve you, Your Majesty. And thus, short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the Queen for further information. The Fellowship asks the Queen what the Queen describes a bottle containing a certain liquid. Without it, she trails off, but the desperation in her voice suggests its loss could spell disaster. The Fellowship asks the Queen if she knows anything. The Queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton. Usually, one would expect recompense, as demanding a reward would go against the tenets of the Ivory. The Queen, however, has already said she will reward. It seems the royal treasure is just. Pray tarry no longer here. I await. The Fellowship bows and takes their leave. We can waste no time finding the treasure, Winifred strides. Wait, cries Berwin, blocking Winifred's path. A monster. It lunges at the Fellowship. Did great. Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh. First things first. The Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nexton, they set their sights. Welcome to Nexton, hails a man. The Fellowship asks if he's heard anything about the man's eyes widen. He leans close to welcome to Nexton. The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town. I'm too scared to leave town with all those monsters out there, the woman sighs. The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting. How may I help you? The proprietor inquires. Will that be all? The proprietor asks. A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of the Fellowship, she calls. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary. Winifred rushes to her and helps her up. Berwin lifts the woman onto his back, and the Fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary. You arrive at the apothecary. After taking nothing holds a candle to she turns to the Fellowship. It seems she's only now realized the woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service. The Ivory Order is famous for providing every smile the Order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple. The woman begs the Fellowship for their autographs. I know there's nothing to worry about. Upon asking, the woman's a strange creature, she says. Nothing but bones, and it clutched a bottle of medicine as if its life depended on it. The man claims he saw suspicion. He didn't get a good look at their face. The Fellowship thanks the man for the useful information. How may I help you? The proprietress inquires. Will that be all? The proprietress asks. How may I help you? The apothecary catchy gestures to the drawer. The Fellowship insists they will pay as any other customer would, and sets about browsing her wares. Will that be all? The proprietress asks. Thanks to a royal decree, you're allowed to stay the night for free, and you're not about to refuse such hospitality. The party leaves the inn feeling rested. Apparently, there's a monster lurking. Rumors claim the monster fled to the west. Thanks to the information gleaned from the townsfolk, the first clue was the queen. Then there's the bony figures. From all that information, the Fellowship distills the thief's true identity. Realization strikes Winifred. The monster made of bones. Erwin nods in agreement, as if to say, another sage pronouncement. Winifred clears her throat, proclaims that the Fellowship shall head west, out of town, and walks off. An innocent-looking young boy. In this parlor, you can play cards. The child rambles on, wheedling you. I'll give you this if you play with me. Thanks for playing, the boy squeals. He hands over the medicine bottle as promised.